The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. So it's down to business here. And he cuts out the supply. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, it's hard not to pick out Benjamin Pavard, Peter. One of his standout strengths, obviously, is his pace, which he uses extremely well in order to deal with all sorts of opponents, especially the speed he's able to press with and recover in situations, both highly impressive.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Ødegaard. Well, that is one way to stop him. Makaleli. Now it's Van Basten. Just eases him off the ball. Played into space. Rudiger kept his eye on it, and he's there. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Bayer claims it, and the danger passes. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Now it's Puskas. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Shoots! Oh, surely that deserved better.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Rodri can get it clear. Lampard. And he gets rid in a hurry. Great chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Neither side yet able to find the net. Rodri. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Rodri. Ødegaard. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Can he get it through? No, that's been intercepted. Makaleli, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. De Ligt. That's Cannavaro. Makaleli. And it's Cancelo. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Rudiger. Here's Rodri. Alexander-Arnold. Van Basten running with the ball. Oh, that's well spotted. Makaleli. That's really well manoeuvred. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Mbappe! And this is Lampard. Lampard was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Well-timed, excellent interception. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Triol gets a foot in here.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Now it's Van Basten. He's found a way through. Chance! Goal! Lazio! There is the breakthrough! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, the keeper has every right to have a moan at his defenders for that, because they never got tight to the score. Simple as.
So we have the first goal.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Now it's Puskás. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. It's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered. The defence were just well prepared for what was coming.
And he's straight offside.
Lazio are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Rudiger. Lazio leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. 1-0 the score. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Shot, surely! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Saka has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Xhaka gathers from the goal kick. Knocks it out wide. And the referee brings the first half to a close. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Lazio go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Lazio really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
Tries to play it through.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
They want to be quick to recover this. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Now, who's going to be first to this? He slings... Header! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Now it's Mbappe. Manchester United ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. That is ended up in no man's land. Now it's Van Basten. Ruben Dias does well to get it back. Knocks it into space. He's one-on-one, surely! Van Basten unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And this is Puskás. And that's another good win of the ball. Now it's Puskás. Mbappe aims beyond the defence. Makaleli.
Attendance for this match was
Quarter of an hour into the second half.
550.
Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. And this is Messi. Looking here to chip it through. And the finish!
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
And he has been fouled there. Well, he knows very well that he is already walking a tightrope. Ruben Dias has been given his marching orders. He had already been on a yellow card from a previous incident. Well, Pete, face to face with the keeper. Can he finish? And that would have been some goal.
Puskás really may get an earful from his teammates for not looking up to see what was around him, but I think he was perfectly entitled to try it for himself.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Number 9, Mbappe. Number 17, Frank Lampard. Number 6,
Cannavaro does really well to win the ball there.
Number 20, Messi.
Lizarazu cuts it out.
Number 7,
Over to the left.
Memphis. Number 22, number
Well, that
19,
tackle was certainly sturdy.
Number
He ran himself
15,
into trouble there. Free kick
Didier
given
Drogba.
away. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Your impression so far, Jim?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Oh, it's Van Basten. Well, that looks a decent ball. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, it's Van Basten. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came... Good effort from distance. Oh, great effort, but he's produced a save to match.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Manchester United have their second corner now.
Coming on
That
to
has
replace
earned
him
a reprieve
is
for the time
number
being.
34.
And now a sudden chance to counter. And there's his chance to lead the counter. That is good alertness. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Puskas. He has found the way through. Puskas.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Well, he's not the type that's short on self-belief, so that could rub off on his teammates now.
Makaleli has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles. Still just that single goal and we are nearly done. Oh, just skips just the keeper to beat! Real chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? They've got a corner here. And a chance!
Lazio really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
That's a cute ball. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Phillips. Lizarazu receives. Gets his head on it! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And there goes the final whistle. Lazio have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. Puskás picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.
Please report to the staff room immediately.
Your final thoughts, Jim?
Yeah, clean sheet.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. The Eternal City embraces this massive sea of blue which has flooded across the Olimpico. It's hard to convince yourself there's another team involved. And already we're underway here. And this is Van Basten. Well, here is one of the undoubted golden boys of Spanish football, the man from Madrid, the one they call El Niño.
Fernando Torres, absolutely one of the best finishers around. So strong, so quick. I'm expecting them.
Fernando Torres is having a shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And he was there to get a vital touch.
Look, when we talk about decision-making, there's a great example. Strong and decisive.
And this is Puskás. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And here's Van Basten. Now then, the ball's come loose. Maradona. Rice. He's a sharp little ball here. Thinks face to face with the keeper. Oh, and the volley. Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead. Quality goal. Wonderful purity of strike.
It all comes down to timing and contact, and that was about as good as you'll see.
So, a breakthrough already. Nice looking ball. Dink through. Oh, that's a fine interception. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And he's had it nicked away. Cannavaro. And here's Bergkamp. Gets a good foot in there.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And that is wildly off target.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Now it's Puskás, and this is Van Basten. Oh, he's but decent chance! Really well taken goal. They're level in a trice.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Lazio grab the equaliser and we're all square. Can he finish? Goal! Arsenal! And again they hit the front. So smooth. A signature finish.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Arsenal get themselves into the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Shoots! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. Rodri. There's the shot! That was a matter of inches.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
It's a pretty loose pass. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. And it's Bergkamp. Cafu. Kimmich. And here's Bergkamp. Rodri does well to get it back. And he's intervened well there. It's a good spell of possession, this. Oh, the ball's gone astray. Torres proving dependable as ever. Another terrific day at the office for him.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
Cafu, looking for the run. Can he get onto this? Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. João Cancelo does really well to win the ball there. Camavinga is there and he can pick it up. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And it's Rice, and it's been played through. And he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Ødegaard. Now, what about a counter-attack? Now it's Puskas. And no, that was never going to make it. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Kimmich. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Cafu has a look and plays it forward. Now it's Bergkamp. And this is Torres. Now it's Maradona. And this is Torres. Now it's Rice. Bayer gets it clear. Throw it. Camavinga. And it's Kimmich. And the shot! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Kimmich usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can, though.
Cannavaro robs him of possession. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Lazio can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Camavinga. And it's Rice. It's a good run down the left-hand side. And Maradona. Rodri. Now it's Bergkamp. Great vision. Oh, no joy this time. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And here's Torres. And this is Torres! It's in! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Arsenal go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
Picked out brilliantly.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 80.607 spettatori.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. He's had it taken off him. Arsenal can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Now there's a fine ball. Oh, he's been caught on a chance! Ødegaard. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Rodri. De Ligt. Here's Makaleli. Ødegaard. Thuram producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Fernando Torres shapes to shoot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Fernando Torres clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Maradona with the short one. And that's gone loose. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And he's going to have his name taken. Torres is eyeing up his options in the middle. Great ball, and he's in here. Cafu made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Lazio have it back and can go again. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Now, has he got the beating of his marker here? That's a foul, no two ways about it. This could spell real trouble. We know he has already been booked. No hesitation, he's straight into his pocket. It's a